Good morning, my name is Vivian, and I want to welcome you to my TED Talk. Today, we are going to go over a few things that deal with over in North Carolina in the court system, and if I were involved, what I would do different if I were to do anything differently. 1. If I were in charge of a reform dealing with prosecutors, this is what I would do. I would turn my focus towards accountability, transparency, fairness, and the balance of power. Prosecutors hold so much power in their hands. 2. I would require prosecutors to publicly report all data and everything they do dealing with work, as if they can. With what they can, I mean. Prosecutors work a lot behind closed doors with making prosecutors have transparency in their work. It will show people in the community to be able to monitor the data of bias and the different types of plea bargainings that they arrange. 2. Make a statewide thing where we, the people within the court system, are held accountable for their conduct, the abuse of power, where there are investigations held for these types of people. Prosecutors, they are rarely held accountable. In most cases, some cases, prosecutors are held accountable for their wrongdoings. I would say having a civilian holds these investigations would be better. They would hold them accountable. I say that because prosecutors knows the ins and outs, and it really all just depends who you know in the criminal justice system. They could, just make things go away. Number 3, I would make it mandatory for them to have yearly training on the implicit bias, ethics, and their decision making. Prosecutors need to understand the real world impacts of their choices, that their choices have on others, especially on communities of colors, victims of trauma, even the defendants, because their decisions is a key factor, and it affects everyone involved. And if I were to teach a class, I would say I'm not here to fill every jail cell or prison, but I am here to uphold the law in the criminal justice field. With my job comes with a great deal of power and also discretion. I have the power in my hands, who to charge, what charges I want to charge them with, whether there is going to be a plea deal or not. See, they hold the most power in their hands. I feel like basically they have the beginning say of what is going to be the outcome. And more importantly, what sentence I would recommend for the defendant. The power I hold within the palm of my hand must be chosen and carefully considered with integrity, humanity, and a deep regard for fairness and equality for everyone involved. And that is all for my TED Talk.